bites your noose like an old man. He's got you thinking about your death and you are frightened.
Everyone, I'm Ada from PoisonedRock, and I should say welcome back because months ago we had a previous interview with Mathieu, and today we are all with Hrafngrímr. So welcome, guys, and thanks for being with us. This is the first group interview. It's new things. So I would like to start just to explain to the audience which consists Hrafngrímr.
Yep, it's a neo-Nordic collective, artistic collective. We are inspired by the Northern mythology, Scandinavian mythology, and we are trying to take the best of that time and put it in our time in music, philosophy, spirituality, and such. And that's the reason why we are working with traditional and modern contemporary instruments. And we are singing in all Norse, just to make it more immersive.
Of course, now I want to ask you, could you introduce the other artists involved in this project?
Yep. We have here Voran, is the one of the composer arranger, and we work together from the very beginning. We have Nico, is the drummer, and he works pretty well with percussions. We have Anne-Sophie, she is singing and playing the talarpa. And we have Mike, who is a singer too, and he's playing the drums and flutes and such. And just Eve and Mus are missing. Mus is playing the gandry and is singing too. And Eve is the harp player.
Okay, so since the beginning, I saw on social media that you still keep on working. How is involving Hrafngrímr?
What do you mean, in fact?
I mean, how is evolving? Like, what are you doing right now? What did you did in the past month?
We are working pretty hard, several times a month to get ready for the shows, the upcoming shows. We don't know if the shows will be maintained or not, but we are trying to be ready for... We don't know, but we are trying to get ready and work on the other songs, because as you probably know, we release a song per month, and we are working on the upcoming songs, and it's pretty, it takes a lot of time and energy. Yep.
Okay, so for those who missed the first interview, of course, could you explain the meaning of Hrafngrímr?
Yep. Hrafngrímr means the one who wears a crow mask, a raven mask, in fact.
A raven mask.
Yep.
And how should we call Hrafngrímr a collective, a project, a band?
All of that together.
It would be like...
It's an artistic collective because we are working with other people. I mean, in the collective we have Isambre and Fuchs who are working with us. Isambre is like the artistic director. I mean, she's making the covers and the pictures and such. Fuchs is working on the upcoming videos, but you don't know anything about that yet. And we are trying to gathering a lot of polyvalent people and just to express their self in the same project. And it's a band, but it's a little bit much more than a band. I think it's really a collective.
So this is some different questions. Like I said before, I saw on social media that you worked this summer on many stuff. There was a particular funny moment or a special moment that stayed in you more that you want to share?
During this summer or from the beginning?
From the beginning.
Two in yes. I think the first release the first release was really intense for both of us because we didn't knew what to expect, and we didn't expect such a great feeling from the audience, you know. And the second one was probably when Fantastic Models took our song Ronia, for a video on Instagram.
Yeah, so
Yes, which was called Pass the Rune Challenge, and it was pretty incredible for us because we didn't expect that so many people would like and loved our
yeah.
work. And yes, it was impressive. I think.
Yes,
And you, what was well?
and also it was the first rehearsals when we did it, and we saw how the music translate in live performance. It was really cool, really cool.
That's amazing. So, you release like we said before, one song per month. So, before analyzing each song, it will be the most will require much time. I want to ask: the songwriting is inspired in something in particular?
Nope, it depends. Usually, I was quite used to pick up the lyrics from the Edda, you know, and particularly in the Auramal, because it's like tips, advices for your life in general. But
Yeah.
before writing the music, there's no peculiar theme. I think it's just
Yeah.
it's with our instinct and guts. I think, and then the text come after. I think we would prefer to write the music first, and then pick up the lyrics for it. Depending on the feeling it brings.
There is always a starting point and some of idea of the song, but it can be it can evolve when we start to put in music and lyrics together, and sometimes arrangements evolves after the lyrics comes, so it's
Change.
some kind of mixed of both.
Yeah, I think 75% of the working process is I'm trying to compose something. I send it to Voron. He's telling me what he thinks about it. Sometimes it's not really cool, but we and then he sends me something back. I'm working again on it, and I'm trying to evolve with it, and trying how can I say that in English, to
Say it French, it's not a problem. There will be subtitles. There will be subtitles, so don't worry.
yeah. And then, but before I send the music to Voron, I already chose a theme, and sometimes it can, as he said, it can evolve because sometimes the music changes and the theme is not appropriate. So
Yeah.
then sometimes it's Voron or Mus who is sending some music, or sometimes it's the girls, you know, and Sophie or Eve and Isam. It depends.
Sure.
So we're working all together. I'm not the main composer.
Okay, so let's focus now to each song.
Yep.
Okay, so I will ask you for each song, of course, who was in the composing, in the songwritings, and the meaning beyond it. So let's begin with Sextandi.
Sextandi, baby, I wrote this song, and it was the very first song because I began to write the day after I left my last project, and I decided to let my inspiration go, you know, and then the music was about courage, but it was probably the only difference with the other songs because I already knew the theme of the song before I wrote it. So it was about courage and going forth, whatever it takes, it costs. Yep. It's about courage. Sextante is about courage, I think, because sometimes you hesitate in your life, but sometimes I think when it is worth, you don't have to hesitate, even if it's death at the end. It's better to try than to regret.
Yeah, for sure, for
That
sure.
defines that song to me. That's
Try
my
and fail,
interpretation.
then not to try.
Yo,
For sure. So the second one released has been Runner.
Runir, yep.
So what about this?
Okay, I tried to compose something very different from the other ideas. It's not the second song we wrote
Yes.
because we wrote six. It's the sixth song, if I remember well.
It was already 8 to 9 songs written, but this one was the second that we chose.
Yep, and yeah, we decided to release this one just after Sextante because in the rhythm and the atmosphere it's very different, and we wanted to try experience many different things, and the lyrics are about the runes, but my interpretation of that is runes are not just a game. In fact, if you cast the runes, we will pay the cost for that. And I think the lyrics we picked up, bound together, it can mean trust in yourself first, ask to yourself the impossible first, and then when there are no issues, you can ask the gods. But before that, try to ask yourself and do your best. Runes are not just a game, you know, and sometimes it's better to trust in yourself than in gods.
Yes,
That's
sure.
the way.
And the third one, if I'm not wrong, was Domr. No, Domr.
Domer.
Domr. Okay, I'm not. I could say you're Italian or French. I make a confusion. So
No problem.
okay. So what about?
It's Voron who wrote the beginning of that song. In fact, the atmosphere and the theme was from him, and then I brought the rest, and we worked together on that. And at the beginning, I was trying some different kind of lyrics, and I was quite inspired by the fame and what you leave after your death. And so we decided to pick up those lyrics from the album out, and we decided to release that song earlier because, as you know, my dad passed away, and it was a way to express my pain and remember what he left behind, the good things, you know. That's it.
Okay, so the last one is All.
Yep.
All. Okay. Okay, so the last one that is released.
Öl means in all Norse it means beer.
Oh, okay.
It means beer, and the lyrics are from the album. I think I don't remember who wrote this song. I think I wrote the music first.
You don't remember?
I can't remember because we are working every day together, so
Yeah.
sometimes we don't remember. But yes, I wanted on with that song. I was trying to get another atmosphere, something joyful. You can sing in a tavern, you know, on a meat hall. You can sing with your friends drinking beer. But the lyrics means that you can drink, but sometimes don't drink that much. It's okay too. You will avoid many problems by not drinking that much.
Of course, then. As far as I know, there will be another one released this month, if I'm not wrong. That will be the last one taken from the Edda. So, which about this new song? What can you say about these songs? I mean,
yes, this song is called Vinauta. It means friendship. And I picked up lyrics from the Overmal again, and it's like, you know, tips about friendship, you know, about treason, about faith, about such things, and it was important to me to share these advices, these tips for the last song with the lyrics taken from the Edda, and it will be released on September the 27th.
27th. Okay.
Yep.
So before moving forward, I want to ask you, what changed from in songwriting and composing from Sextant D to the last one?
So many things, in fact, because at the beginning we were just three, today we are nine, and everybody is really involved and everybody is giving his opinion, is sharing his feelings and his experience. It's very different, because at the beginning we were just writing songs with our own experience. Now we have the experience of Mike, for example, who is giving a lot of good things for the voices. Nico is bringing something very cool in the drums, and Sophie is bringing a lot of cool things on the voices too, and so on. So that's the real difference, and everybody is very concerned and involved in. So I'm pretty happy of that and proud of that, And we are working together like a crew, a real collective. That's the thing,
like a tribe.
Yep, a tribe.
Yeah.
That's the word. A horde of raven.
After this song that was inspired by the Edda, there will be other song, and of course, if there will be the song, what would you tell about? What could you tell about that? I like an anticipation, of course, not.
I can give you some information about the 3 upcoming songs, but not too much. I know, not too many.
Okay. No, because we will ruin the surprise.
In October, we are going to release a song called Fjordban, and I wrote the lyrics in English and with the typical, how can I say that, technique, poetry technique from the Discards, in Allnorth, and I translated it. It's called Kenninga, and it's like metaphors and such. And it is about death, and it's a tribute to my dad, and it will be about the pain you can bear when you're comment tu dis déjà en deuil? Je me rappelle plus.
When you lose someone.
When you're suffering the loss of someone, and but I can't tell you more because there are a lot of surprises. I can tell you that it will be in English, and there will be another version in Old Norse, okay? But the version in English, I want it to be in English just to allow everyone to understand it.
Understand the words.
The pain, this kind of pain is universal, and it was for me to share it. And we were working with Jules Piet, which is an expert an expert in Old Norse, and is translating the poems we wrote now, and it's very important to make the difference with the other bands. They are working pretty well and they're doing amazing things, but I wanted to make it more personal and write my own poems, in fact.
Your poem, yes. Of course, the northern component will be always present in the songs.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, sure.
That's why it's translated.
I mean, in the future, it will be always there component.
For the moment, yet we don't know where we're going in few years. We can explore many different things, from perhaps things
different culture. Yeah.
From the Oriental things, I don't know, because Nico, for example, is an expert in Oriental percussions. It can be really interesting to explore things. I don't know. Voron is from Ukraine, and it can be really interesting to explore the culture and
Slavic
the
music.
Slavic music or such. We don't know for the moment. For the moment, we're focused on Viking things.
Okay, so speaking about the northern, of course, topic, the northern belief is lived by each one of you, also spiritually,
They have to answer themselves. Elle demande
because they can answer all in French if they want.
spirituellement.
I
Yes,
understand.
and it's not only the Scandinavian culture, because there is a huge impact on other cultures because of ancient peoples who came from Scandinavia. It's mostly the same people who give the birth of in France or in Russia,
In
etc.
Sicily.
They have the same runes, same ancient gods, etc. So it's a lot of common things.
Yeah, the thing is that it's not really important that you have the same that we have the same direction in our spirituality. What is important is to have a spirituality and the same vision of it. So I say often, spirituality is universal. It doesn't matter the version of it. So we all believe in things, and we have
Of
all
course.
many things in common. And I didn't want to compel people to believe in the same things, because it's the same feeling and the same soul. And my version is about Nordic things from many years, and some of the band of the collective share that vision, but none of them. And
Okay.
most of us, yes, but it's not the main purpose of our
Moving to
collective.
the present, speaking about the future plans, I know you will perform in a magical in a monastery at Mostier Marie.
Yep.
What is about that? That I love that place. Apart that,
It will be a convention of how can I say that, role-playing games, you know.
yeah,
And it's amazing and quite small place. It will be like I think it will be with 200 people, passionate people, and we are going to play the first time all together live. And
yeah.
it's
In which
quite
day?
great.
Which day?
I
So
can't
people in.
wait. To be honest, I just can't wait, because we are working so hard. We have to give it to people and then see how they feel and see how they react. It will be interesting, I think.
And will
And
be, if I would be like a few days this like this event in Mostier Marie, if I'm not wrong.
yeah, I think it's about 3 or 4 days. I can't
Yeah.
remember. Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's
playing.
hope that.
We are playing only the Saturday. I think we'll be there only on the Saturday.
Yeah, I hope they don't cancel my flight. So yeah, I will be there if this time. I hope. So apart that, the future plans of Hrafngrímr, which one?
A lot of things.
Yes, there is quite a bit of live shows that we have planned already,
But
we don't know,
and we can't say anything about it.
if it will happen because of all this situation with coronavirus and this stuff. But there is quite a good things that will come. And there is a lot of music that we will release and some other cool things that we are preparing now.
Yeah, we have a lot of songs to be released, and we are preparing a full album, but we won't say anything more about it.
We have time. In fact, for the moment, we just conclude the interview. We are at the ending for the moment. So, do you want to leave a message to Hrafngrímr fans, or maybe something for fun for who don't know you, like to catch them. And
First of all, thank you.
you're welcome.
Thank
I
you
say
all.
you're welcome to the Size of Fun.
And what can I say? We are really happy to see that amount of people following us and supporting us. It's quite incredible and quite.
It's quite impressive because we are not.
We
was
didn't-
not waiting for such a reaction.
We didn't really expect it. It's like a big and huge surprise. We didn't expect to be scheduled on festivals for the next year, you know, and we didn't expect
Great.
things. And we even Voron and I didn't really expect to be joined by such amazing people, shy but amazing people, and it's great, really. And thank you so much for the fans.
Yeah.
We can't do anything without you, so we love
So
you.
thank you so much.
I hope
Thank
that
you so much, guys, and drink for me as well, and have fun. So see you soon then, and really thank you for being with us. Bye.
Goodbye.
You can't refuse what the old man whispered to the preacher during the sermon. He's a saint to the fools of the old land, but we can see straight through the tricks that he is turning. He'll speak, but you gotta believe